Guys, this might be one of the biggest and most important videos we've ever released.
1,271.
That's the number of active missing persons cases in Utah. Stephen Willard Anderson is one of them. His daughter Emily believes he could be submerged in a watery grave.
I got a phone call from Doug yesterday, and it was a big call. Doug might have found him.
So Stephen Willard Anderson disappeared from Salt Lake City in 2004, 20 years ago in a couple of months. As you guys know, we've already done several episodes on this particular search up at the Flaming Gorge and a couple other locations. There's a lot that took place for us to get to where we are today, recovering Stephen Anderson.
Sheriff's Office has recovered a submerged vehicle in Starvation Reservoir. Inside were the remains believed to be connected to a missing persons case.
He was my idol. He pushed me to be better in every possible way. Later, he moved back to Utah and came back to be close to me again. And no matter the ups and downs, he was always attentive and there and wanted to be involved.
There's some information that came in that drew us to this region to search. We took that information, we processed it, we broke down our search the way we should have based upon that information, and it panned out. We were able to uncover Stephen's vehicle right off the viewpoint of a bridge. This search has been really tough. We've done a lot of work on this case. You know, I say it all the time, relentlessness to accomplish the impossible literally makes it possible. You have to be relentless in these types of scenarios. When you're talking about trying to produce results that nobody else has been able to produce, you have to be willing to put in the work that nobody else has put in. That being said, we have Salt Lake City Homicide here, the Forensics Division, DNR. We're gonna put in an ROV. We're gonna go down and do some recon on the vehicle. I dove it yesterday. It's about 55 feet deep. And zero viz, lights out. I was able to determine that it is, in fact, his Toyota Sequoia, green in color. It's his license plate. All the windows are intact based upon what I was able to get to. The vehicle is in a pretty compromising situation down there. There's a lot to that, a lot of different dynamics, but it's not an easy recovery. We have a cliffside, we have to bring it up. And we also have to keep in mind that Stephen's dog is missing as well. When this is all said and done, this is gonna be a successful recovery. His family's gonna have answers. We're gonna find Stephen and the dog. The Salt Lake Cold Case Division is gonna be able to close this case, and it wouldn't be possible without everybody that's here. It's not a Doug Bishop United Search Corps thing. It wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Dave, the whole Sparks team, Duchesne County, Salt Lake City Cold Case Division, where this began. If you guys haven't watched those episodes where we sat down with the lead detective, Ben Pender, who is here on command, you need to go check those out, because it's going to bring you up to speed on where we are right now in this. So make sure you guys go check that out.
So today, we're gonna pull that vehicle out of the water, and there's a really good chance that we bring closure to this family after 20 years of their dad, their husband, their son, their brother being missing. Days like this are very bittersweet for everybody. You know, there's a reverence about this that we have to have, because obviously this is, you know, somebody's loved one who is gone, and they don't know where he is. But Doug might have found him. This might be one of the biggest and most important videos we've ever released, and it's all because of this man right here, which, by the way, if you haven't already subscribed to Doug's channel, you need to do that right now. United Search Corps, we got the link in the description below. Also, I'm gonna ask all of you right now, if you could stop what you're doing and shoot this man a donation. He does this all by himself. He's not out there, you know, knocking on doors, raising all kinds of money. He just quietly works away in the background and does what needs to be done. You know, him and his wife and his family have dedicated pretty much their whole lives to this. So we're gonna link Doug's website below. If you guys can go over there, even $1, $2, whatever you got, makes a huge difference, because that money will go directly to moments like this of bringing closure to loved ones and families, and literally bringing people back from the dead. I mean, this is not a small, unimportant issue. This is one of the most important things that you could ever possibly witness, and we're just grateful to be a part of it and ready to get some work done. So here we go. We've got the state of Utah DNR, their underwater ROV program, basically underwater drone. Their boat is over here. Good buddy of mine, Jason Curry, shout out to Jason, the state of Utah, hit me up this morning, said, hey, I'm gonna have a lot of my team out there today working with you guys. We're meeting up with their boat right now. Hard part about today is we're dealing with just some nasty wind that's gonna be moving these boats all over the place. So unless we get a good anchor system figured out, I'm gonna be sitting here fighting this current and wind all day long. Nasty out here. This wind, we got a solid 15-20 knot wind, and that makes everything so much more difficult.
Right now, that due to what the ROV saw, it's lights out. This wind is kicking up a lot of silt, which if you guys are familiar with any of my diving, you know, I just use my 10 eyes anyway. So we're gonna be taking their basket line off that they used for the guide for the ROV, bring that basket back to them, and then we're gonna go set the magnet and yankum line onto the vehicle itself. That way when I'm descending down on it, I already have my rigging line on the vehicle. I'll detach the magnet, use the yankum soft shackle, marry it to the suspension in a couple of different places, and then we'll run that yankum line to another line up to the wrecker's line, and we'll get the vehicle as close to the shore as we can. Straight down. See, I'm on the front end now. Now take me forward. Yep. Drag me right back into it. Slowing up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
All right, we're gonna walk back to the right. The wind keeps trying to push us away from it. We'll keep doing these couple little passes, kind of around it, and then eventually he'll get a good bite of the suspension with the magnet, and then we will let the wind kind of let us just push us down a little bit, which will essentially get the magnet tangled up in the suspension, which is what we want. You're on side of it.
All right, now take me forward. Oh, right in it. Come on. Come on. You got it.
Tell me you're on it.
Open that
Grab
up.
that. Boom.
When I go down, I'm gonna delete those J hooks and or use them to my advantage. Use some soft shackles on the suspension, and it's gonna be foolproof rigged. Then we can dress it up with the rest of the rigging right to the bottom of the buoy.
Okay.
You know.
Then we'll have plenty of rope then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doug is officially in the water, so now he's got our yankum soft shackles, and he's going to follow that line down to the car and find some solid hook points, both to the suspension and through the wheels. Get it hooked up, he'll come up, We'll take the other end of that Yankum rope that he's following, and we'll hook it to the winch line. We'll start dragging this thing out.
So did it break free?
Yeah. So I need another line. I lost my line.
Lost your line? Which line do you need?
Well, we'll have to get out and re-get it again. I had to throw on another tank, getting low on air on that dive. Basically, we have 2 different lines down there from previous attempts, getting lost between the 2 and also switching between the soft shackles and the main line. I lost track of a line, and that was my main line. So I ended up getting it rigged, but lost our main Yankum line. So we're gonna redo what we just did.
I think we're on it. How's your arms? That's
Not good.
Plenty of arm pump now.
Got it? Yeah. All right. We just need to get that top of that Yankum line underneath that buoy on another Yankum line to the shore. Yeah.
Nice job, Doug.
I went to the back axle. Good. You're around the whole, behind the whole wheel assembly axle. We're not coming off. Yeah. Yeah. Don't fall in. Don't fall in. Keep going. About to take some more rigging out. We're going to secure the other side of the rear end of the vehicle because it's exposed now, so we want to take every opportunity we can to get an advantage. Same thing once the front end starts to expose itself, we'll put additional rigging underneath the front end of the vehicle. That way we're working with some very secure rigging. There's no room for error and stuff like this. Going around the main frame now.
Hold. Pretty sure we see a shoe, which means we probably see a foot. We got some beads and stuff in the back seat. Is there a bone in there?
Yes, it's all the foot bones.
We got a foot and we got some flesh. We're starting to get body parts. It's all starting to wash away. Go ahead and pull.
Pull up a little bit, but just try to, yeah.
We have to catch stuff that's floating away. The only stuff that we're pulling out is the stuff that's floating away. Oh, oh!
It's actually right here. The skull's right here.
Got a skull?
Yep, that skull. Got an arm bone.
Where's it at?
This side, this window.
We're good, he's right here. The skull's right here.
We got a skull.
There's a family that has answers now after 20 years. That's what's happening. Proud of everybody that came out, made this possible. It's not a me thing. It takes a lot of people to make results like this possible, and yeah, I'm just kind of speechless right now. It's not really the right words to choose. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. We've been looking for Steven for a long time. Put in a lot of hard work trying to find him, and I hate to say it pays off, but in such a tragic circumstance, it is. You know, it's never closure, but it's definitely answers that family and friends in his community been looking for quite some time. They're about to get him. The detective now is on his way to meet with the family, and yeah. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Your support is super critical. Absolutely super critical. None of this would be possible if you guys didn't support the channel. So hit the subscribe button, leave a comment.
Wow, that was wild. Found him. It's pretty crazy, guys. It's kind of a surreal moment. You know, you do these searches. We've done a lot of these, and a lot of times we come up empty-handed, and it gets frustrating after a while. I mean, it's still always kind of rewarding, but to actually find somebody and be able to bring closure to the family, I mean, pulling body parts out of a vehicle is you would think that it's just the most terrible thing in the world, but honestly, it's kind of peaceful. Like, he's not stuck anymore. He's not lost anymore. We know where he's at, and his family's gonna know where he's at, and they're about to find out here in a few minutes exactly what happened to him. So, pretty proud of Doug for sticking with it and, you know, searching even when there was no sign of, you know, no light at the end of the tunnel. Paid off. And now we have him here, and we're gonna reunite him with his family so he can have a proper burial. Pretty wild stuff.